Hey guys, it has been a while since I've last appeared on camera, at least long form. Today I actually yesterday I got a delivery which I've unboxed, and it's from North Spores. These are wine cap mushrooms, which this is the very first time I'll even be trying out growing mushrooms. I've never done this before, so this is going to be a learning curve. I believe what this is the mycelium mixed with some sort of medium. I did see a video, so I believe I have to crumple this up, put it on the soil, along with a few mediums like, I'll show you what I've gotten. So besides the mushrooms, it came with this straw here. I think it's Michael's straw, but since this came in a kit, I kind of have an idea of what I have to do, but I did look up a video which says that these guys can also grow well on wood chips. Speaking of wood chips, I'm actually sitting on 3 different bags of varying sizes of wood chips. I did pick these 3 bags up from my local garden centers. One says fine bark mulch, the other says ground fir. I think this one, let's see, it says nugget mulch, so it's got a bigger size to it. Let me show you in detail actually. In hindsight, I just realized that I think this size here is just around the same, or close enough. I think this one feels a little bit more fine compared to the other. I know one's moist and the other's not moist. Then we have the nuggets, which clearly these are large. The whole plan is, I think, having the different sizes will help aerate the spawn, or the area which I plan on putting them in. Okay, so you can see how many leaves I have here. It's just like all over the place. But anyways, I gotta get this straw down. This is going to be our base layer. Just gonna come back here and just around spread it across the ground. Just like so, just spread it across, all over the ground, just enough to cover, and use the mushrooms over top. And I think this is good enough. I'm just going to come out of here. Okay, so look at this. This is what the mushroom spawn looks like. Try and hold it still for you. I'm just gonna come across here and just broad past it around, kind of rub my hands together and possibly spread it better. Just a little bit more. Okay, now we're just going to just keep tossing a bunch of wood chips around and hope that this will be enough. I think this will do it once we put down a little bit more. So I ended up placing some more spawn in some of these other areas here, or I got the base layers down, you can see, which I spread it across and all the way around. I didn't really go too far because I believe there's a certain square footage, but I think since it started back here and upwards, it's probably like 8 foot. I was also guessing, since this is an easier mushroom to grow, I don't think I have to worry too much. We'll just do what we gotta do and go from there. By the way, if you're an experienced mushroom grower, let me know where I could have done something better, because again, this is my first time. But look at that. I actually mixed the 3 different barks together so that it makes it easier to spread out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's already so many trees and shrubs in this area. So I was hoping that'll just increase my odds of doing well. By the way, for those who don't really know, the plan for this garden is to have it be a woodland garden with food aspects mixed into it. So the mushrooms, that's going to be the first, but we already have things like artichoke that grow throughout the garden. We have strawberries. Let's see if we can find one. Actually, there's a patch right there. But once this trial of growing mushrooms, if it's successful, or it will be successful, I'm going to start growing other types of mushrooms after I do some research. This is just the testing trial since it's the easier mushroom to grow. But from here, we can only go up. Anyways, we are now complete here in the area. One thing I would like to mention is that the grounds are kind of already filled with all sorts of organic matter. If you can't tell, we've been adding so much to the ground that I think it's nice and organic. I don't know if you can see, there's actually some mycelium down here, and I'm hoping the wine caps will be able to fight back against these other mushrooms. But if it starts to look a little bit wary, I'll just add more organic matter to the area, and perhaps we'll keep the mycelium going that way. Since this is the first mushrooms that will be growing, let me know what other mushrooms you'd like to see me grow from North Spores, but they have to be types that you would put on the ground. That's what I want to do. And then eventually we'll go towards growing them in logs. That's also one that I would like to do as well, is trying some via log or branches. I'm gonna go ahead and wet down the areas where I grew the or where I placed the mushrooms. Okay, that's it. I got the mushrooms in. I've moistened down the soil. In hindsight, or if I had hindsight, I probably should have pre-moistened the straw. But that's a lesson for the future. One other thing I'd like to note is that I started a blog page not long ago. I do have a few things written on it. It's just some stories about things I've seen in my garden, certain flowers, certain plants that's come up during autumn. I've also talked about plants that I've seen on my walks. So if you like to see or are interested in my blog page, I'm just going to go ahead and post the actual link down in the description. But it's been fun. I will see you guys next time in the next video. Peace.